What is Tantra really? Tantra was originally released as a way to inspire people to rise to advance the scope and range of personal consciousness in order to better understand what questions to ask. Here we begin with the highest level of Tantra, where you are not relying on a guru. When you look to a guru, he becomes your master and you are just a slave. 20 years ago I found a spiritual teacher who made it clear that his presence awakened our own abilities. I found him because to me it was ludicrous for a human to be so easily manipulated. No other living being on this planet thrives in a superficial environment. They become mutations in a controlled environment and no longer the original. He also said, let no one take the role of a leader in your life. Giving yourself up to the guru cannot be included here by any stretch of imagination. When you take a closer look at the temples of India and walk around them as you pay close attention all the way to the top, getting to the top will give you totally different perspective. Because to see it, you have to be at the top looking at every possibility and every action. Know you are the master. I know you doubt that is possible. This is why you must know more. This work means the master is within you. Not someone standing in front of you pointing you to what the next step must be. If you find yourself in that situation, you are in a master-slave relationship. My greatest teachers have been the biggest con artists. When you seek truth, you see how people of the world are fooled. You can learn from your enemy what your best friends do not know. If you pay attention. They have even convinced themselves that there is a possibility of guru-disciple relationship outside of a person's being. How could guru-disciple relationship is to different people, they say. Tantra was developed to show you that the guru-disciple relationship is inside you and how you express your inner guru in your life. That you are unique. There is no one like you. Yet you continue to follow people to India. Or people who bring the manipulated version of ideal relationships. Remember, they believe you cannot grow in this lifetime because you were born into lower realm of consciousness. That is a lie. They are stopping you from discovering your truth. When you discover your power, they lose your contributions. Because they represent the door to go through. Not the room to lock yourself in with them. Once you do that, there is no escape until you wake up to the lie. So far you have been taught to be the same as somebody else. That makes you a counterfeit human. A robot just following the programming. All you need to do is become aware of it. You had that as a child. No one stood over you and told you how to strengthen your neck. They didn't tell you how to move your arms and legs. They didn't show you how to lift your head will roll over. The next step of your evolution, they didn't tell you how to get up on your arms and legs and how to strengthen them so you could actually support your head in your body. Then you made yourself get up to walk. You fell. You cried. You got up again and again, no matter how many times you fell and hurt yourself. Sometimes the pain was so bad that any rational adult would have given up. But you are not rational. You are alive and want to live even more through your own experience. You did it all through the wisdom of you in your own guru-disciple world. Let's define what is the guru. To understand what is Tantra, we begin with what is guru-disciple relationship. Guru is your thought, an idea, a passion and desire to wish for more than you already have, to be more than you already are. It has to be your real thought. You don't even have your own thoughts anymore. You are told you are so stupid that you need to have a sex coach to enjoy sex. Do you feel the control and the arrogance of that? Some person who decided he or she is guru created this need. They told you that you are hopeless and you needed to be told how to do what nature does automatically. And it is true only because you have been separated from your own nature. What you get here is guidance to connect to your wisdom. Connect to your own guru within you. You don't have to have sex with a guru to become a great lover. As a child you were born and with all your organs and all your senses within your body. Yes, I know there are fewer unfortunate beings that didn't have that. We know they were compromised and living with the compromise. They too have been able to go beyond their limitations. So when you were born, or you organs with your muscles, your tendons, your voice, the hearing is aware. If you did not use it, they would atrophy to. Therefore what we have is a spirit part of this there has never been activated. So the false gurus have been taking advantage of this. And in Tantra they took advantage of your inability to know the difference. To begin to help you understand what is Tantra for you, I have a number of videos that will take you through real-life experiences. These are normal ordinary people just like you who took the chance to feel more of themselves. They were guided to recognize the guru within them to become their own student and master. That became their own leader rather than a follower. A number of people have come out to save their guru, said, "Go tell the world about this, we train them." They teach them step by step exactly what they need to do. When you give an exact script, you become a follower, you become a slave, you become a robot. You can only follow instructions that were handed down to you from some authority outside of you. That is the antithesis of what is Tantra. There is deeper and broader level of Tantra you have never heard of because lower consciousness cannot take you there. What you have not been taught is that we all have high, middle and lower consciousness within us. The secret is in bringing them together to work as one is the key. To be on the same side. Kind of to watch each other's back. For thousands of years Tantra system was supposedly in India. If it did not work for people in India, the way the crooked gurus are promoting it for their sexual gratification, why would you want to bring that system in that format that over thousands of years failed in its country of origin? Do you really want to incorporate a part of a belief that degrades women, that has failed in its country of origin into your life? Why are you letting people sell you a promise that failed women in India? There is something they are not telling you, because at their lower level of consciousness they do not know either. Many deeply damaged women have gone to India to heal sexual abuse issues. The guru tells them to take their clothes off and massage their genitals. They are making them do what was done to them. But this time they willingly fly to India. Now willingly pay a person who promises to heal them to do the very thing that someone else did for free. The difference is, this time you are choosing to participate with your consent. When you read it this way, how can that be okay? Then you are told to go into the world and teach other vulnerable people who are just as damaged as you. Let's drop the new age stupidity about what is Tantra. Come together with decent people working together for health, wealth, and well-being of family, friends, and business. In your appointment, I work with you as one complete unit to solidify your human consciousness into your current reality. Begin by seeing your world as it is. Followed by ensuring you adopt surprisingly simple best practices that turn your life around. Tantric students carved with great care the steps to consciousness onto temples in India. Some tantric temples that represented what is Tantra really, took over 150 years to build. They represent the principles of human life. Tantra interpretation is a network of steps of consciousness that expands beyond the pedestrian level of living. The temples in India are a network of art. Temples consist of pillars with carvings and statues that display and to liven celebration of the four important and necessary principles of human life. The pursuit of artha, prosperity, wealth. The pursuit of kama, pleasure, sex, this means beyond the self-indulgence that is temporary. The actual pleasure is a universal consciousness vibration that you can hear clients talking about. The pursuit of dharma, virtues, ethical life, and the pursuit of moksha, release, self-knowledge. In the center of the temple that is empty is wisdom, the supreme principle. Sacred universal is the level we work with here. This supreme energy is present everywhere and is possible for you to feel this in your first appointment. Don't settle for the minimum. At the center of the temple, typically below and sometimes above or next to the deity, is mere hollow space with no decoration, symbolically representing Purisa, the supreme principle, the sacred universal, one without form, which is present everywhere, connects everything, and is the essence of everyone. When we work with the supreme principle, then the sexual pleasures are automatic within your committed relationship. Foolishly, people are indulging in hedonistic sex to get to the supreme consciousness. That is not only stupid but creates many more lifetimes of disconnect and misery. When you really take a step back, you realize how ridiculous that is. You have been listening to desperate and damaged people convincing you to be just like them. As always, most people grasped onto one aspect, separated it from the entire picture. Now it's marketed as sex techniques for deeply damaged relationships. By separating it from all of the message, the distorted system is now loose on the world as answer to all problems. What we offer is for you. Providing you have decided that you shall not put up with another ordinary attitude like you are living within today. Providing you want to go beyond the craziness of the sex tantra that has been extracted and separated from the full spectrum of living. Decide today that life you had last week, last month, last year. How many more years or lifetimes do you want to accept as normal ordinary standard of existence? At Tantric Living Pulse we incorporate every aspect of life as Tantra intended. It is a complete system of personal values and awareness lived in every aspect of your life. Your personal values provide foundation for all your divisions. Tantra is ability to know what to do when different situations arise. To open your eyes to real Tantra and real goddesses begin with this page. We want to ensure that you are not expecting to be blindsided by the only destination that most people end up at Tantric services. Despite the lovely promises all Tantra therapies provides a spiritual hand job. People, those are actions of narrow individuals who are stuck in a dogma. For this reason we have a powerful goddess page here. Tantra is about setting foundation of every decision you base your values for your life. It is said you are the sum total of 5 WHAT is Tantra people you associate with. Your values matter because your life matters. Removing low frequencies, who you are is much more. You are able to live a values-driven/purpose-driven life. TJ. It's vital that you to take this website seriously. Beginning with clear intent. This is not based on any of tantric sex teachings that have been popularized by movies and intimate relationship services. None of the content or client experiences comes from the lower realms of tantric sex sources. Currently everyone's emotions are at a peak. Reality is, the world has always been in turmoil. People's greatest challenges are at home. The next area of stress is at work. But you have become comfortable with worst levels disregard. People are under continued stress. Adrenaline has taken over every moment. At some point the adrenals become exhausted. Symptoms of inability to handle stress, tiredness, low blood sugar, cravings, and weakened immune system. Relationships become inflamed or non-existent. Hormones and emotions can become impaired. All this is part today's unpredictable world. You are a combination of bodies of different frequencies. Often these bodies are fractured. Till they are merged, anything beyond 5 senses does not make sense. Next level of connection is to rest of your life. Man's body is also his womb that contains his spirit. Your body lives within the womb of the earth. Phallus is you. It is the pillar of energy that lands on earth and into your body. Your body is dependent on all elements of the earth. That is your womb while you live within. Womb that you came from nourished you. Now the world you live in nourished you with its air, water, food, etc. Tantra teachings were put together when you apply it from this perspective you access all joys and fulfillment of this planet. Here I bring to you the wisdom of weaving all these elements. When these elements come together, this is your ecstasy and bliss. Purpose of learning what is Tantra is for developing your ability to shift your awareness. Identify where you are stuck. So you can feel fulfilled your need to know. Know you are not bound to what appears to be real. Explore your potential of what it means to be human being on earth. Develop deeper, more satisfying relationships. This is your life, now let's get together and make your life reality. Begin to feel yourself living your life, today. Your life does not belong to anybody else. You came to explore planet Earth through your eyes. Till now you have been presented to you through other people's perceptions of where you belong. We'll help you develop, grow the courage to say yes to all your goodness, your wealth, and your health that you can gather around you. Tantra is science of your spirit and body convergence. What is Tantra is a physical reality in this lifetime. What is Tantra is not a theory or a doctrine. This takes you beyond beliefs and doctrines to self-empowerment. Tantra studies show how you are bound by your habits that are result of the environment you are in. This can only be accessed with right guidance and intent. With right attitude and competent guidance you can clearly see where you are stuck. Clearly identify what you can do to change your relationship with life. This occurs simultaneously. It is a simple process. You are guided as you step into that place of oneness. You are supported to be with yourself as connected to your life as you want to live it. Listen to these people in the video above. They describe what it takes to move beyond the known. Take what you enjoy and master it. See things as they are is mastery. Do not see them better than they are or worse than they. Truth is truth, feel it. When you stay with your intent of uncovering what is Tantra for you. Don't stop at what is familiar to you. Keep searching deeper and broader. Tantra is the opposite of worship. Tantra is about being present and completely aware of what is truth and what is illusion and of personal power that you have. Remember, most of the world is illusion. Illusion is what creates pain in relationships and within your own body. By studying Tantra levels of consciousness, you begin to know truth. What is Tantra is a path of self-discovery. On your journey of inner exploration of what is Tantra for you and what it means to have it as your constant companion is when you can see things for what they are instead of what people want you to believe.